Well, Mary, are you excited for today?
Yes, because I don't think I've ever had this.
You have, it's just been a while. This is one of the more elusive bottles that are out there. This is the Michter's single barrel 10-year rye. We picked this up last time we were in Kentucky at the distillery in Louisville.
That was the two bottles that you
Correct.
got. Okay.
And this is coming in at 92.8 proof. I did pay MSRP for this at the distillery. Around in our market in the Memphis area, generally you'll see this floating around sometimes $300-400 plus.
It's kind of sweet on the nose.
Yeah, Michter's always makes something really, really good.
I am getting
Hmm.
kind of I guess it would be the ryes, that spice.
Yeah, definitely getting that rye spice, but I'm not getting any like pine sol or anything like that.
Not cleaner.
Yeah. Okay.
It's nice on the mouth.
Yeah. No rye bread.
No, I don't get a rye bread at all. On the mouth, though, it there is a spice note, but it's more along the lines of a baking spice.
Yes. Absolutely.
But now on that finish, I got something kind of off on that finish.
Yeah.
But it's first pour of the day.
Now going back to the nose, I am getting the baking spice. I'm getting a fruitiness to it, some sweetness. It coats really well in the glass. Great legs, very viscous. I mean, for such a low proof, this is very viscous.
Oh, okay. I am getting a lot of legs starting to, but it's keeping its coat across the glass.
Absolutely. It's not blotchy at all. It's like solid.
Oh, this is. It's got a sweet note on the nose, but I wasn't getting that in the palate.
Yeah. And for a 10-year, it's not drawing. It's sweet. It's viscous.
It makes my mouth water. That's something that I do like, is when that coating is, and now there's that little heat on the tongue, almost like a mint, but not a mint, but tingly like a mint would be.
Great flavor. I mean, Michter's makes, in my opinion, some of the best ryes that are generally available. The single barrel rye that sits on the shelf. If you're just getting into rye whiskeys, I highly, highly recommend that for anybody that's just starting. Michter's does rye very well.
Okay, this is an interesting choice, because we were trying to figure out which one do we do today, and you said Michter's. I'm like, okay. You said a really good rye, okay. But right now, I'm got this pork that I just put pineapple on to make a pineapple or Hawaiian pork on the grill. And I said I wanted something sweet heat.
Yeah.
And then I just made some rice with a Hawaiian rice, basically, with the pineapple.
Right.
And I really think this would pair well with dinner.
Oh, absolutely. That savory pork with the sweet and charred pineapple, I think, is going to really set this off. I mean, unfortunately, this bottle and the 10-year bourbon are highly sought after. And on secondary markets, it's however much somebody's willing to pay. And it makes it difficult to obtain. Like I said, I got this one at the distillery when we were in Kentucky, and just happened to walk in off the street. and
It was at lunchtime or right after lunch.
right after lunch, and
They said, hold on.
they
They're
said,
about
"Oh,
to
wait
bring
a
down.
second, we're bringing something in. You guys are really going to be interested." So, yeah, I got this and the single barrel, the regular shelfer rye. It was a 2-bottle pack,
Mhm.
and I think I paid $200 for both of them,
I don't recall.
something like that. But I was like, wow, because that was the first time I'd ever seen this bottle at a price that I thought was, reasonable. So I pulled the trigger on it. But I tell you, if for somebody who's just starting out, this is one of those quintessential bourbon drinkers ryes.
Because I'm not a big rye girl.
Yeah, this does not have that kick you in the teeth type rice spice. You do get the rice spice, but it's very well balanced with sweetness. And a lot of people will look at this bottle and they see it's like around 93 proof, just under 93 proof. And for the price, they tend to shy away. But you got to remember, this is still a 10-year whiskey in the bottle.
For me, I don't get that rye hit at all because I
Mm-hmm.
do not like rye bread. And if I get that flavor note, I don't like it. This one does not have it, but on the palate, there is it's a heat, but it's not a proof heat. It's a spice heat.
Now I'm getting the brown sugar caramel.
See, I'm getting
on the
all
nose.
of that on the nose. But so on the nose, I'm getting kind of a sweet notes,
Mhm.
but it doesn't translate onto the palate. The palate is more of like a spice note,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like warm, like a cinnamon.
And I'm getting that as well, but I am definitely getting a sweetness, almost like a cinnamon sugar, if you will.
On the palate?
Yes.
Now the finish, I kind of get that kind of after like you've had like an atomic fireball.
Mm-hmm.
Just that feeling that your mouth gets after you've had that fireball. But other than that, it's more along the lines of a savory.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm thinking this will pair really well with tonight's dinner because we're going to be doing kind of that savory sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And with the corn, putting cayenne, that would give me that heat. And I think this would work well with that because it's got those sweet notes on the nose.
Right.
But I think it would pair well with the sweetness.
Yeah. As far as purchasing this bottle again at MSRP, absolutely, I would purchase another one. I would not pay inflated secondary prices for it.
Yeah, because as is, I think we've had this bottle, 2 years?
Something like that. But it's very, very enjoyable. And something when we have friends and family that come by, they really enjoy this one as well.
Yeah, because it's one of these, I mean, for us to have this for 2 years, I mean, the bottle is just now going about halfway.
Well, you got to consider, too, we have a lot of whiskey in the house.
Yes, we've been trying to knock out, and we've got bottles that we're pulling for kills, saying, okay, we've got it less than half, let's get it out.
Yeah. Speaking of which, do you guys know we're getting ready to do a giveaway? We are, as of this morning, we are four subscribers away from the 100 subscriber number that we put up. So when that happens, we will put out a video on how to enter to win this Buffalo Trace store pick. And one lucky viewer,
Continental only,
Continental US only, will be receiving this Buffalo Trace store pick. And according to the algorithm, over 85% of our viewers are not subscribed. So if you would like to get your hands on this bottle, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, because at this rate, the drawing will be coming very soon.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't cost anything, but it supports us, and we would really appreciate your support.
Down below, getting back to this Michter's, down below, if you've tried this or any of the other Michters, comment down below which one is your favorite. And if you've had this, let us know your feelings on it. All right. As far as a cigar goes on this right here, I mean, any good Rocky Patel would be good
For
with
me,
this. A
Ruby Blue.
CAO. Yeah, Mary's limited on, she knows what she likes and she tends to stick with it. She doesn't really venture very far from
I do
path.
try yours. I'm just not going to buy an entire stick for myself. If you've got it, I'll take a couple of hits off of his cigar and see how I like it.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's got some really good ones, and I like how that they're paired with what we're drinking. But for the most part, I can't smoke a full size cigar.
Yeah.
I get the small ones.
Now go back to the nose. You definitely get that brown sugar.
Yeah. I think a lot of it too is just being the first pour, because I haven't had anything to drink in a couple of days.
Yep.
So it's really kind of kicking up.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for us today. What do you think?
I agree.
All right. So as we are departing out, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below for your chance to win this Buffalo Trace store pick coming very, very soon.
And leave us comments. We do read the comments and we reply back as quickly as possible.
Absolutely.
But we do like to hear your comments, and especially if you have anything that you would like for us to review, because we've done several reviews now. We still have a lot of bottles to go through, but we're not sure like which ones are y'all interested in seeing. So let us know, and we can bring you a review on that and a pairing for that.
Yep. And we have things other than bourbon if you're interested in some of those as well. Just comment down below. Let us know what you'd be interested in finding out about.
Yeah, we've got some rums and we've got some tequilas that are pretty interesting.
Amongst other things.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us today. So, Mary?
We just have this one life to live.
So make it about friends, family, and good whiskey.
Till next time, my friends.